Hi, guys. Welcome back to the sixth episode of Before the Post. I'm joined with my experts, Shrikant and Yazan, and we are going to go through the 18th of January races. So currently, I'm lost. We know that if you watch the after the post episode, I'm lost with 23 points. Yazan is in second place with 24 points, and Shrikant is in the lead with 32 points. Let's start with the first race of the day. This is a class 3 race. Yazan, what are your thoughts?
So we've got two runners who have run recently and have run first and second. That's Eastern Monarch and Enforcer. This time the weight difference is cut down, so they both should be there. And apart from them, I feel the contenders would be Stormcloud, who's been in form.
Or in the same race, Enforcer ran second, carrying
Yes.
half a kilo difference if you discount the apprentice's weight advantage by 1.5 lengths. Again, now after that, Enforcer came out and won another race by beating, I think, House of Lords in a 5 furlong race. Now again, Enforcer is back to 6 furlongs. So on that note, I would give the edge slightly to Eastern Monarch in this race. And as you mentioned, yes, Stormcloud ran a perfect race last time out in class 3, and then with apprentice Avinash Paswan, and won pretty convincingly by half a length. So these are the horses which are in form. Anything else, Tyra?
I like Enforcer over Eastern Monarch now on the handicap, but yeah, we'll have to see. Um, my pick actually in this race, I like Challenge Accepted. Yes, he ran last in the 2000 guineas, but I mean, he didn't run a bad timing at all. He is dropping down a distance. Yeah, I think he has a chance in this class 3 race.
Yeah,
But other than what you
he's
yeah.
like you mentioned to this distance. He's
And
won a 6 furlong in Bangalore.
yes, and he's very good on the weights. Okay, yeah, guys. So there are quite a lot of horses that come into contention in this race. I also think Rambler. I mean, Rambler has been slowly to start a lot of times, but he's a winner of 8 races. I mean, there's no reason why he can't win
Yes,
this race if he's back in top form.
yes,
But we'll have to see.
I agree. There's a positive jockey change as well.
But guys, yeah, let us go on. There are a lot of horses in this race that have a chance, I think. But yeah, let's go on to the picks. Yazan, why don't you go first?
I would go with Enforcer.
Okay. Shrikant, what about you?
I would pick Eastern Monarch.
I'm gonna go with challenge accepted. And yeah.
Your challenge has been accepted.
Let's move on to the second race of the day. This is a class 1 over 1200 meters. Guys, what are we thinking in this race?
Yeah, horse number one, Miss American Pie, she has met some really good horses over a bright career behind her. And David Allen gets the leg up. When she was racing in Bangalore, along with Time and Tide, she was keeping up. She's very fast out of the gates. On the bit, she moves very fast, and she's a proper sprinter. So I think Miss American Pie is the horse to watch out for. Albeit she's carrying top weight, and then Dream Seller, who's also a very good horse, has this weight advantage with Ram Swaroop claiming 3.5 kilos. These two top weighted horses come into contention because these are the horses which are experienced in terms races and coming into this handicap race. What do you think, Yazan?
Miss American Pie is running in handicap after very long. Has always been running in term races and with very good company. He's also had a run in Bombay. He's run second to Jade. Good line to follow. So my pick would also be Miss American Pie.
What
Yeah.
do you think, Tyra?
Yeah, so for me, I mean, I've always been a fan of Miss American Pie. I think David Allen's riding, I think she will be very hard to beat. Dream Seller's been working very well. He just doesn't have a run since Pune, so I think that's a negative for him. I think Divine Star and Irish Gold also have chances on the weight. Divine Star, just because he ran fourth to Credence last time out, and I mean, he's very good on the weights. That's the only reason. I like Market King a lot. He was a superb performer in his younger years, and now he's come down in weights. He's still one of the topper weights, but I think he has a good chance to be there this time. Okay, what are our picks, guys?
We start with you, Tyler.
Okay, Miss American Pie. I like Miss American Pie in this. I think she will be hard to beat.
Yeah, even I stick with Miss American Pie. She's got a lot of class, though she's carrying top weight.
Okay.
Yazan?
Have you heard the song? Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Okay, so
Same.
same. Okay, so we've all picked Miss American Pie in this. Let's move on to the
Yeah.
third race of the day. This is a class 3 2,000-meter race. Shrikant, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, there are only 6 horses in this race. It's a long distance race, a mile and a quarter. We have horse number 1, Kimiko, who's been performing consistently in that distance. Had a run starting of the month in 2000 meters in a class 2, now running in class 3 carrying top weight, though Karthik has declared the apprentice Bharat Singh, which gives the advantage of -5 kilos. And then we have Breakpoint. The only negative thing which I can think about is Breakpoint has not had the experience of running a mile and a quarter. Another horse to look into in this race is Endurance. Endurance has been running really good races. Endurance, if you go by the form, ran a mile and a quarter behind Tiapolo and King K, both these wonderful horses. If you take that into consideration, King K came out and won after
One
that.
after that.
Yeah, Endurance stands a good chance in this race.
I agree.
Tyler,
Tyra.
what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I like Endurance. I think
Tyler, you had also picked looking like a wow last time.
yeah. I like Endurance in this. He has good form based on his last run. Yeah, I did pick Looking Like a Wow a while ago. I think he really has to improve to win in this race. But I will say, I mean, if he is a horse on the up and if he has gotten better, I think he has all the chance to win this as well. Breakpoint as well. I think Breakpoint has, I mean, other than him running last week, if he's come out of that race well, I think the 2,000 meters, obviously he's never traveled, but I think it should suit him based on how he has run his last 2 races. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kimiko also has a good chance running second to King K after a while, or first run in Bombay. But yeah, no, what do you think, Yazan?
Y'all have covered most of the race. I also mentioned that Breakpoint might need longer last time because he's always charging home late and got beat last time. He might get the longer trip, and if he does, he should trouble them all.
Yeah, let's do our pick. So Yazan, is that your pick?
Yeah, my pick is Breakpoint. I
Okay.
think Shrikant would go with
Endurance.
I'm gonna pick Kimiko. Let's move on to the fourth race of the day. This is a maiden for 3-year-olds only, 1,000-meter race. Who wants to start?
In this race, we don't have any of the horses with any race experience, though they have had
Yes.
grass workouts, which is not really a race experience. But to start off, horse number 4, Blue Jet, Lethairmore out of Memory Bay, is a full sister to Forest Flame. Which she had a great campaign. She won the PBMM. She was campaigned pretty well throughout her career, though she had few losses, but she was a really good filly. So if there is any similarity or like any good confirmations passed on to Blue Jet, I think Blue Jet will be a very good horse. Any other bloodline you guys want to discuss about?
Yeah, there's Highland Spirit, who is out of Peninsula. That's the same line of Salento. Salento won the Hyderabad Monsoon Derby, won the 2000 Guineas, then won the Winter Derby as well. And this one is out of Dreamfield, and Dreamfield is doing well.
Interesting. Tyra?
I mean, I think we can all agree that we'll have to look at them in the paddock.
Yes.
I like what you said about the Forest Flame sibling, because Forest Flame also started young. She was early maturing, so I think she'll be someone to look out for. So pedigree wise, I like Blue Jet. Also, Yash has chosen to ride Blue Jet, so maybe she is early maturing.
Yeah, he's chosen to ride her
Yeah.
in comparison to Gunsmoke's sister, and this one is called Gunfire.
I like Gunfire. I think she's been working well. It's an interesting race. I think we all have to see what they look like in the paddock.
So, what would be your picks without looking in the paddock?
I'm picking Latios.
I'm gonna go with the gelding of Peninsula, Highland Spirit.
Okay.
Tyra?
Yeah, no, so I think I'm gonna go with Blue Jet. Well, that was the fourth race, guys. Let's move on to the fifth race of the day. The fifth race is also a baby race. This is over 1,400 meters, though. Guys, I think it'll be very hard to beat Invictor in this. He ran a very good race last time out after his first
Yes.
run. What do you guys think?
Yeah, as you mentioned, Invictor ran a very good race, but also Lorenzo covered a lot of ground, though finished fourth behind Invictor, about like 6.25 lengths or something. But I think Invictor stands a chance, but we can't discard Lorenzo because after the first run, might have improved a lot more and will come into this race with good contention. Yazan?
Yes, they've run together last time, so they both should be there again. Like Tyra mentioned, Invictor just got beat last time. There's a jockey change. David Allen has also been working him. And there's another horse, Angelix Billy is running. And I think that's the first horse Mr. Tegbir has given Mr. Pesi Shroff to train. So that's another interesting one to watch out for. And you've also got Adhiraj's Cold Antino. That's French Navy out of High Above. So High Above is the line of Golden Thunder.
But lack of run
So
benefit is the
these are two
only
horses.
thing.
And if you look, French Navy, I mean, he throws stayers. He's a staying horse himself. He's thrown horses over jumps. I think, and High Above also long distance. Golden Thunder is long distance. I think he might need this run to start off with. But in saying that, Golden Thunder, even though he's a very long distance horse based on class, won his first race. But yeah, actually
Okay.
super interesting. Jai Govind won the RR Ria last year and just won it again this year. And it's a mix of Antino. They won it with the sire French Navy this year, and then they won it with High Above last year with Golden Thunder. But yeah, I mean, it's first race. You never know.
Menorca has also had 2 runs and has got an equipment change. So it might make a difference in his performance.
I also think Soleva, very well bred aquamarine baby, I mean, now has a benefit of a ran behind Nebula. Yes, ran quite far behind Nebula, but I think she will definitely benefit from that run and would have learned a lot. So I think she's also going to run a much better race this time. Shrikant, what do you think?
Overall, with the juvenile races, I think the looks in the paddock and how they behave, how the jockey handles all the way till the gates, and then the temperament matter a lot. And it's a 7 furlong race. It will be very interesting to watch these. Overall, my pick would be between Invictor and Lorenzo. So I think I'm going to go with Invictor. What about you, Yazan?
I feel Invictor's going to run on money. So I'm going to go with Win Legend out of Angelic because I've seen this filly quite a while back. She's quite a filly. What would your pick be, Tyra?
I'm going to go with Antino. Been working with Machiavellian, finishing level with Machiavellian. I mean, he's already an experienced racehorse. Yes, he's a maiden, but I think that means that he is well prepared. So I'm going to go with Antino. And CS Jodha's on board. CS Jodha is good with the babies, like Shrikant said. So
Absolutely. Now we move on to the sixth race of the day, the SM Shah Salver, run over a distance of 7 furlongs. This is an interesting race. 14 runners, a lot of horses come into contention. Why don't you start off, Tyra?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many horses that are part of this. Lucio, Bezalel, Machiavellian was withdrawn last time. American Eagle won last
American
time
Eagle was
out.
also a winner last time.
Yeah.
Agatha's a winner last time.
Yeah, they're all there. Yazan, what do you think about this race? I mean, very open race.
Yeah, it's the most open race of the day, but I still would give the edge to Agatha.
And I mean, that last time
Interesting.
was her first time in Mumbai, so maybe she enjoys the Mumbai track a little bit more.
Yes.
Shrikant, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. All these horses, Agatha, Lucio, Bezalel, too many horses here come into contention. It'll be a very interesting race. Most exciting race of the day. It would be hard to pick a winner here. But this horse, Fantasmic, caught my eye. If you discard the last run, I think this horse might stand a good chance in
Yeah, he's
this
running
last
over the
4
right
7 furlong.
distance.
So I think this would be my pick for this race. What about you guys?
Tyra, what would you
With
pick?
Bezalel.
Yazan?
Agatha. Coming down to the last race of the day, we've got a 10 furlong race, only 8 runners, B class. I would give the edge to Chicago Chimes and Golden Heart. Between the two, I would give the edge to Golden Heart. What about you, Shrikant?
Absolutely, I agree with you on that. Again, Golden Heart doesn't have the experience of a long distance race. That is the only negative thing I
Disadvantage.
can talk about.
Yeah.
Chicago Chimes has been doing well, ran a 2000-meter race, ran fourth with Harrison and Miracle of Hanukkah. So going by that, yes, I agree with you. Also, Royal Champ ran fourth to Pristine Glory in a mile race. now running 2000-meter race. It'll be interesting to see how these guys take this race, though it is a class 5 race. All these upper class horses run in class 4, coming to class 5 will have the edge. Obviously, almost all of them are from there. So these are the three horses which come into contention. Anything else to add on, Tyra?
No, I think you've pretty much mentioned everyone that I would have mentioned. So let's go on to the picks.
And what's your pick?
I'm gonna go with Chicago Chimes, David Allen on board.
What about you, Shrikant?
Even I'm gonna go with Chicago Chimes.
And you, Yazan?
So one of my bosses always told me that you have a golden heart. So I'm going to go with golden heart.
Okay, nice. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Before the Post. Also, don't forget, if you guys want to join the competition, put your selections in the comments below, and we will talk about it on After the Post.
Absolutely.
Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, both of you.
bye, guys.